Hello everyone, welcome to another cup draw video for the PCN. This cup draw is going to be for our preseason cup for season 9. So here's our information thread on everything. You can find this in the news area of the forum. Basically we got just the usual preseason tournament. Anyone who can sign up, anyone who wants to sign up can. And we have the information here. It starts tomorrow night, Wednesday, October 10th at 8 p.m. We were able to expand it to 32 this year with the addition of 10 more teams to League 2. So as of now, we have 30 teams signed up. Basically, as of now, going to give teams until about 7 tomorrow to sign up for those last 2 spots. If no one signs up, they will get a bye. 2 teams will get a bye randomly. Otherwise, they will play those teams that come in and sign up. So that's kind of just the basics. If you have any more questions, you can read that here. So here's our list of teams in alphabetical order. Basically, we'll just hit randomize. First team, second team, there'll be a matchup. Next team, third team, fourth team, there'll be a matchup, and so on and so forth until we're down to the last teams. I've included 2 bye slots in here. So if you get drawn with the bye, obviously you'll have a bye in the first round, and you can just friendly or do whatever you want. Here's the preseason cup on the League Republic app. Obviously, once the draw is done, this will have teams in it, and it'll be a staged draw. So, the teams that play here will play the teams here. You know how a draw works. You'll see the whole thing. So pretty much, once your game is over, you can just basically come on here and see. Make sure if you're playing in this, make sure if you're the manager, co-manager, you're putting your scores in right away. No stats are being taken. You can play with try list, all the usual stuff. But make sure you're putting your scores in or messaging at least in the manager chat or something so we can update those. But please just update them if you can. But anyways, that's enough rambling about the detail. It's not too complicated, just a nice little fun way to kick off the season. Let's go ahead and do the draw. Alright, so first team going to be in the mixer will be Chelsea. Panic has come back from his retirement. He's going to be managing Chelsea this season, and they'll be playing with Ajax, who was a lot of the I can't remember. They played in Super League last year. Next team up is going to be Minnesota United, who we just decided to move up to League 1. So that's what they will be competing in this season, and they will be starting off with Man City. Strong looking team in the Super League. Our third matchup will feature Fenerbahce, new team to PCN in League 2. And they will get their first ever PCN test against New York City. Upper table finish from them last season in Super League, looking to improve on that. Next up will be a bye for one of the teams. And that team is going to be Club America. So Club America gets an automatic entry into the round of 16, of course, unless some team will sign up. And then before tomorrow at 7. Next up is going to be Arsenal. A lot of last year's PCN Ajax. They are now in the Super League at Arsenal, and they'll be taking on Spurs. So obviously they're in different leagues this season, but Arsenal and Spurs getting a nice North London derby right off the bat. Spurs looking like a strong team in League 1 this season. Next up will be our second bye, and the team getting that bye is going to be Roma. Part of last year's Chelsea is going to be with Roma now this season. Next up is RB Leipzig, managed by Ray de Reyes, who was on a couple teams last year. It was a solid mid-table team last year in League 1. We'll see how they do this year, and they're going to be starting off with the Young Boys, who have a new manager in the Super League as well. Our 8th matchup is going to feature Real Madrid with King Smurf as the manager, trying to get themselves promoted, and they'll be taking on Manchester United. Another strong finisher from last year's Super League, trying to get that title this year. Last year's League One winners, Bayer Leverkusen, are the next team to be drawn, trying to make a statement in Super League, and they'll start off with Barcelona, former League One rival. Our 10th matchup is going to feature Inter Milan, who got promoted via the playoff last year up to Super League, and they will be playing Besiktas, new team in League 2. First test for them. Next up is Olympiacos, another League 2 team who has decided to sign up for this tournament and get their toes wet. And they'll be taking on Santos, who are a new team taking over for Zenit in League 1. Zenit is no longer in FIFA, so that's who that is. Our 4th to last matchup will feature Lille, or 5th to last, feature LOSC Lille, who will be facing out the River Plate. So we got one of the Super League favorites against a newly formed League 2 team. Next matchup will be AC Milan, who are looking to get promoted right away after getting a disappointing relegation. New team this year. We'll see what they can do. They'll be taking on Atlanta United, who gearing up, looks like a strong team. Trying to improve upon last year's result in the Super League. Third to last matchup is going to feature Marseille, and they'll be taking on Monaco. League 2 versus League 1 matchup right there. Lyon is going to be our next team drawn, and they have a choice of one of these 3 teams to play. It'll be Atletico Madrid. So Lyon and Atletico. Atletico really kind of gearing up, trying to go for that League 1 title, but Lyon also looking strong. I like the look of their team so far. And the last matchup will be PSG hosting Juventus. So that is your draw for the Season 9 Preseason Cup. Like I said, this will all be updated and the matchups will be put in here so you'll know who you're going to play once you know who wins those matchups. This is a schedule. Games will be played every 30 minutes. Minimum of 5 like usual, and like I said, if 2 teams do sign up, they will replace those buys. Otherwise, those 2 teams will get a bye in the first round. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and looking forward to the games tomorrow night.